Esports Report. I'm Adam Copeland.
I'm Tyler James.
And I'm Christian Smith.
And we're going to talk to you about our esports season. So, Tyler, how do you feel like our season is going so far?
It's been going pretty good, having a bit of hiccups in the very beginning, but, it's fine. Everybody goes through that, Gabe?
I think it's been going fairly well, especially with the new recruits, such as, Jack and so forth, doing really well. Us having a secondary team for our games is going very, very well, especially with our practice every day and how we get to go against them, and it proves difficult. So I think it's going quite well.
Well, I'd like to talk about our recent entry in the newspaper. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's one of the first times, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty up there. It's so cool, dude. Like we're in the newspaper. We're big shots now. How's it feel, guys? Yeah. So on to Splatoon 3.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, what do you feel about the world premiere?
Comes out 2 days. Pretty cool. Lets other people broaden their horizons and everything. Get Splatoon 3 exposure early. Lets people understand the game.
Yeah.
Who are new and also recurring.
Yes.
Gabe?
I think it's really, really good for them to release a demo before the actual game, like they've done with the past two, of course. And it adds a lot to the game, and it allows people who are on the fence about Splatoon, they watch the direct or something, and are I don't know if I want to try it, but they do just because of the test fire yeah. And also the new weapons. I am very excited for Splatana and Tri-Stringer. Splatana especially really looks exciting, especially with its damage output and just how well it performs as a weapon. It paints really well for a close range, especially compared to Brush and Roller. Tri-Stringer, however, doesn't look as good, especially when compared to other things such as the Charger or Gootuber, stuff of that sort. Its painting power doesn't do as well. However, the exploding shots and how well it can do to poke corners, I think it could be very viable with the right gear. And with Squid Surge and Squid Roll both being good movement options, I think it could go very, very well, especially coming into a new game. I think we'll have a lot of new players, and we might even get some more recruits on the esports team. So that'll be quite good.
The specials, I heard there was a lot more new specials.
Also, very exciting, things like Crab Tank. Crab Tank looks very fun, especially compared to Baller right beside it, and Ink Vacuum. We finally have a supportive special for supportive items such as the Charger. Normally, when Charger was used, it only has Stingray, so you would have to use it, back up, then use Stingray. But with Ink Vacuum, you can go right up and support one of your teammates just by keeping them from getting shot. And it's such a good special for things like that. And Inkcaster. I think it's Inkcaster? I think so. Yeah. Zipcaster, that's it. Zipcaster being on things like Octobrush gives it a lot more maneuverability to get behind lines and get really, really good poking potential. And I don't know what other items it's on. I think Blaster got a few others, but I'm glad that Booyah Bomb's back. I'm glad that Stamp's back, because not many items got that.
Tyler, what are your opinions on the new specials?
The new specials, it's gonna add a few new mechanics to the game to people who are new at get some to the feel of what happens in Splatoon, and people who are returning from Splatoon 2, Splatoon 1, all that kind of stuff. It's gonna change how they play, what they experience. Yeah. The ranked experience especially.
Yeah, ranked is definitely going to be something very interesting, given, we didn't get any new game modes.
We might.
Everybody's going to be learning a new game, but, a lot of things are still similar.
Yes.
So what about Splatfest?
Splatfest. I love the new Splatfest. If you don't choose Rock, you are terrible at the game. That is how it goes. I am sorry for anyone who wants to choose paper or scissors, but you're bad. I don't care if you're on the side of Big Man. It doesn't matter. But Splatfest returning and having 3 teams instead of 2. Oh my gosh. And having a 3 teams turf war is great. Putting the winning team in mid and then just getting flanked. It's great. It's such a good catch up mechanic for the other 2 teams, because we all know Scissors is going to be in the lead because of Big Man. but then Rock, you see, Rock will win. It's very exciting. I love the new modes, and from what you could see, when someone took control of the mid beacon, it dropped down 2 things on both sides, both of the person who owns the beacon's ink, and I don't know if you saw that during the trailer, but it was like a little thing that did that. Yeah. Very exciting. Splatfest, I feel like they're going to be a lot more fun now with 3 teams, and they have a lot more versatility with ink colors now for it, so we can get a lot more. I think that is very, very cool. Very cool. I'm glad that they added that.
Tyler, your opinion on Splatfest?
It's pretty cool, you know. It's about the same response as everything else. It's not much to add except for the fact that, you know, it's going to be 4 people in the middle of the winning team, then 2 people on the other teams. That's going to be amazing because it's actually a 2v2v4.
Yes.
It's amazing. And then you can have one team completely sweep at any given time. It's amazing. It's really cool.
Yes.
Okay, well, back to our players. Do you guys have any like favorite players or like their strengths or like disadvantages or things?
So let me get a good look here. This is the funny newspaper article. This is the one Adam spoke of earlier. Right here. I think honestly, Ethan has a bunch of good strengths. We know that he isn't the best player, but he does have a lot of good strengths. He has top fragged in most of the games that y'all played together, which is really impressive, especially being the player that he is, and the fact that he used sticks. Y'all also use sticks. We can talk about that.
We don't underestimate us.
I think Josue also has huge potential, especially being on the other team. Jack as well. Jack surprised me.
Yes.
Like, his tri-slosher is insane. Especially on TC and Clan Blitz, it goes hard. It is extremely impressive.
Yes.
And being an armor support is really good for the team. And even if he doesn't want to run armor, I forget what the other special on the other tri-slosher is. Rain. Still, Rain is a really good support. Chris does really well, especially with him being co-captain. He does scream a lot.
Yeah,
he's very loud.
His signature is going. That is his signature.
Yes.
Otherwise, I think our main team is really good. It is really, really strong. Of course, we've had an entire season to work together as a team, but
this season we're out for heat. So.
yeah.
Catch him. Well, I think our team's great. We have a decent sub. He's definitely got potential for a future career on the varsity team.
Yes.
Because sadly, me and Tyler James will be leaving this year.
Yes.
It's very sad. Upsetting. But yeah, Gabe, Chris, and Tyler all on the main team with myself. We all work great as a team. Besides when Chris is yelling at us, it's definitely interesting.
It's an experience.
It is an experience.
Gabe's Flingza works great with my bubble bucket.
Yes.
And Tyler's armor zap.
Literally any weapon Tyler runs, it works really, really well.
Yeah. And then to add in Chris's brush whenever he's not having a tantrum. It's great.
Yes.
But is there anything else you guys would like to talk about?
Anything for you, Tyler? Anything about the new items? Anything before Splatfest?
I mean, I think it's pretty cool that Splatoon is getting an introduction. You know, since it's actually like based off of the cultural Japanese thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's what I love about Splatoon 3. How everything is just more Japanese.
It's more inclusive than it was before.
Yes. It was a bit barred off beforehand.
All right. Well, that's been your Esports Report for the 23rd.
Yes.
I'm Adam Copeland.
I'm Tyler James.
And I'm Christian Smith.
And go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.